the Institute of Water is an industry body that's dedicated to anyone working in the UK water sector. So we have a central team which is in Newcastle at Gateshead, and then the areas are split up into 8 different areas across the UK. So we've got a committee in Wales, we have one in Northern Ireland, Scotland, and then the kind of England is split up into kind of northern. It's quite easy actually. Northern, Midlands, Eastern, Southwest, Southeast. So just geographically, and each committee is voluntary. So we're volunteers who and one of the reasons I think we volunteer is for that extra personal development in organising events, networking, and that type of thing. But the committee as a whole are responsible for organising events like this. We have, if you're a member, they're normally free to attend. And as well as these type of seminars, you have site visits, you have webinars, you have kind of networking events. But from a wider picture, we also have a national conference every year. So this year it was held in Cardiff. Next year I believe it's going to be in Lincoln, hot off the press. So a little bit of a trek, but it's a 2.5-day event, relatively okay in terms of price, but again, really good opportunity to network, hear from speakers, etc. As a member as well, you have a chance to do some external mentoring through the Institute of Water. You also we offer 3 different professional levels of professional registration, so that's science, engineering, and environment. So we've got them, and within those 3 disciplines, there's also 3 different levels. So you've got, if we took science as an example, you'd have science technician, registered scientist, chartered scientist, and then you've got similar equivalents in your engineering and your environment registrations there. We also have a program called Rising Stars, which again, 8 individuals from each area is selected per year to kind of go on a program, which again opens a few more doors, gives you a few more opportunities for development, etc. You have the opportunity to maybe speak at one of the conferences. We also have 3 or 2. We do 2 a year, but they're 1-day conferences. Again, free for members. Science, environment, and engineering, and then we have a kind of flexi one which we pick the topic, and this year it was on customer service. Have I missed anything else out?
No, very comprehensive. I think as the Welsh area, we usually do an autumn forum as well, which is spring next year, so we're planning a spring conference. Again, just with a bit of a Welsh slant on water industry topics, but I think you've summarised it quite well. Really good institute. I've been a member since 2012. Aidan, you recently joined the committee as well, so I find it really good for kind of the mentoring aspects, the networking, and really good events across the board.
And the price, which is always the selling point, is about, I think it's £110 a year. That allows you to obviously have access to all those opportunities. But the easy sell pitch is you get out what you put into it. I think there's a few of us in the room that could probably you could use as a case study for what benefits we've got from being members, etc. And even better, if you join Welsh Water or other water companies, actually to that effect, they normally pay for that professional registration as well as part of the development. So there is a website which we could probably circulate after this, but worth having a look through.
Just to say, the student membership is.
There is a student membership as well. Yes, right.
Look on the website for more information on that. But it is very discounted.
You do get 4 magazines a year, which also has kind of topical. What's the word? Articles. Thank you. Topical articles around kind of again all sorts around water industry, so environment, engineering, science, but customer services, and there's some other kind of articles in there around merchant planning was one, business continuity was another. I think
I did one on chalk
stream abstraction.
I contribute to the magazines as well, so send in your articles or whatever you'd like to be included.
So yes, definitely worth a look. Okay.